Hi everyone, I'm Malik Forte and this is IGN's Esports Stories. If you couldn't tell by now, I am at the Blizzard campus to check out some competitive World of Warcraft. Blizzard Entertainment has been publishing and developing hit franchises for over 25 years. Their release of the StarCraft expansion Brood War in the late 90s helped establish esports as we know it today. However, Blizzard's most successful running franchise is Warcraft, which started off as a real-time strategy game turned into an MMORPG when World of Warcraft was released in late 2004.
World of Warcraft, unlike a lot of competitive games, there's this massive world that when you're not in the arena, you're out showing yourself off to other people. And that idea of who's the best and being the best just kind of naturally gravitated towards an esport.
So it's safe to say that PvP was kind of a goal from onset.
Yeah, because you know, in an MMO you wanted this emergent, like we're running into each other and we can fight and things like duels to see who's better. But it wasn't necessarily as, like you said, as structured and well-balanced and tuned as it is now.
Was it regarded as being pretty risky, switching the genre from that RTS format and bringing it into the MMO?
Building a morgue, they're so big, it's online, it's so many people. Yeah, it was a huge risk, but we just plowed into it and said like, hey, we're gonna do this, you know, and just tried to make it as great as we could.
WoW's player versus player popularity grew along with the number of subscribers. Arenas are scattered throughout Azeroth where teams can compete against one another in death matches. In the early years of BlizzCon, Blizzard held tournaments where pro teams competed in WoW Arena for cash prizes.
We have a very simple game in Arena in the fact that, hey, it's 3v3 and the last team standing wins. That's fairly easy to understand. And I always liken it more to a boxing match or a UFC fight where these two teams are just going at it and it's very quick and fast paced.
You guys feel like there's been a challenge kind of like communicating that to people that like, hey, I know our game is regarded as an MMO, but we still do have like a solid like competitive game.
We don't really see it like that. We feel like esports is for our community. It's for the people who do care about it. And they're the ones who are spending time and growing that scene. So our focus is really on them.
Everyone at the end of the day loves to watch who is the best at something. Like you just want to admire the skill level that you don't have, and so to be able to see people be able to play a game at that level, I think is amazing.
The game is still going strong today because of numerous updates, several expansions, and the introduction of esports with the WoW Arena World Championship.
Did you get to watch the World of Warcraft finals at BlizzCon at all?
Yes.
It was insane.
It was insane.
It was crazy.
Anything left. So many upfields from Swansea. They're desperately trying to get
it was such an incredible crowd, and that's the magic, I think, of esports.
Okay, so any early favorites?
Team Splice that won last year. They have Fabs, who's a 3-time BlizzCon champion, really kind of an unprecedented achievement in esports, and they are 2-time winners.
The World Championships in particular for this year, you guys are expanding. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So this year we're doing more cups. Last year it was 3, this year it's 5. And we also have a point system. We're expanding the number of teams that we're taking to regionals and BlizzCon. We're basically increasing by 50% from 8 to 12. And that means we're going to have more content at regionals, we're going to have more content at BlizzCon, more matches, more players, and it's just a big win for everyone who loves it.
The scene has just been getting bigger, which is surprising because you would think later on in the life cycle of the game, it'd be going in the opposite direction.
WoW has impacted millions of people across the globe. And I think that a game that has lasted and has thrived in our environment for so long naturally kind of has like ups and downs. And if there's anything that we've seen out of WoW over the last several years is that it's actually still just as strong and is continuing to go up.
For all things World of Warcraft, make sure to stick to IGN and be sure to come back next week where we'll be talking some competitive Overwatch.